Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good start to the week. We are starting today off with the Gypsy. See what we're talking about today, what pillars we're starting with. Then we're going off to the Mystic Mondays, and we're going to finish off with the Prism. Today's beach day. I don't know if you can tell. I'm even wearing the same t-shirt. I'm just like, I'm going to the beach. I don't really need to think about it that much. It's just scram. Okay, so let me check in and we'll get to the reading. Okay, let's do this. Prism. Did I just say prism? Gypsy. Okay. Okay, so we'll start off with the prism. I don't like finishing with the gypsy, but we're gonna do that today because apparently they don't want to come out. But they're meant to come out at night. I mean, if you watch tarot readings or if you watch my tarot readings, the cards fly out. Like whatever needs to be said is said. When they're not coming out, it's because they don't want to. And I feel like I'm just gonna go with it. If this is what needs, if this is the order that it needs to be, then this is what it is. Intuition, see, I'm following my intuition. The word came out of my mouth, prism, so I was like, okay. Let's see what this, space. And that could be many things, so I'm gonna do 3. I like starting out with 3. Okay, and we have a color theme, magic. Ta-da! It does look pretty magical, purple and black. Intuition, space, and magic. We need all 3 for all 3. So let's see what the Mystic Mondays has to do with it. This is a very purplish deck as well. If you know what I mean. It just vibes that way to me. And the colors are mostly in that spectrum, even though there are yellows and greens. So. But yeah. Interesting start to a Tuesday. Maybe some magic is in store for us today. Ooh, we have the Fool reverse, and I had seen this while I was shuffling, but you can't guide yourself over everything that you see when you're shuffling. Like, it'll come out. Whatever needs to come out will. Okay, so intuition and the Fool reversed. To be the Fool, to take that step, you need to follow your intuition. So maybe you're like hesitant because you don't really have it very clear on what your intuition is telling you, or your intuition is telling you to like chill out. Don't just jump. It'll happen. Oh. And the 5 of Wands reversed. So we're starting with the reverse. Intuition, the Fool, and 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, yes, it can be fighting, it can be a struggle. We don't have people here yet, so I'm just gonna say, like, maybe the struggle is inside of you. Maybe you're like really fighting this new beginning, because the Fool does imply a new beginning, a new step in a new direction, new energy, new. And you're fighting it. Maybe you're just like, really hesitant to take that step because you're just healed. It's been rough. We understand that. We've all been there. I get it. Space. Ooh, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, I want to say something right off the bat, but I don't know if I should. With the Six of Pentacles here, it's like, let me just pull so that I can say what I want to say properly. Oh, okay. Here we go. The Knight of Cups. This is why I waited. So, Six of Pentacles is always about equal give and take, reciprocity, fairness, being generous. These are all upright, right? And then we have a Knight of Cups here reversed. So we have somebody that's been very slow moving, that's been very vague emotionally, probably. So I understand why you would be hesitant to jump into anything with the Knight of Cups reversed. I don't necessarily think that the Knight of Cups reversed is bad. It's like, it's not the same as like the player type energy, which the Knight of Wands has reversed. Like, that one's a player. This one's more just like emotionally vague, and we don't really know what's happening with this person. They're not very clear. The energy's wishy-washy. I understand why you would be hesitant to come into any kind of dynamic with a person like that. But there is a Six of Pentacles here, so before that. So either this person, no, I don't even think it's an either. I think you're hesitant because you want reciprocity. You want equal give and take in a relationship, and this person isn't showing you that. I don't think you're being very clear either, because you're being the full reverse. You're hesitant, so that might come across as vague for the other person. But there should probably be a conversation here at some point. It's like, I like you. I want a dynamic to surge, a positive one, but there needs to be equal give and take. I just can't be thinking like, oh, will he appear this week or she appear this week, or will I hear from them in a month or whatever. Very wishy-washy, very not present. I don't know. Let's see what magic says. Like space, right? Space, like you feel like you're in space. Then we have the Star reverse, so we continue on with the reversals. Under magic. I was so excited about the screen, and there it goes. And judgment. So, judgment. This is a very interesting judgment card. I really like this deck. Is interesting. This is a very interesting judgment card. It talks a lot about reflections. Like, the way that we see the world is the way that we see ourselves. That's how we judge them. But judgment isn't only about that. It's also about resurrection. It's also about rebirth of things. So this is supposed to be reversed here. Let's see. What do I want to say? With magic here, we have the Star reversed, which is not great. It's like, it's more vagueness. It's more, will it happen? Will it not? It can be the loss of a dream. But if the judgment here were reversed, I'd be like, forget it. It's not gonna happen. Or it's not gonna happen, right? The judgment here is upright. So this could tell me either I don't know. Because I was going to say something, but with that star reverse and with that Knight of Cups, like, if the star were upright, I'd tell you, listen, be patient with this person. They're probably going through something that they have to do on their own. But it's reversed. So it's like, this person is not it. They're not it. And with Judgment upright, I feel like you know that. You know that inside of you, know that outside of you, you know that all around you. This person isn't it. It is under magic though. So that is a very positive card. I don't want to say anything else because we're finishing off with the Gypsy, which I'm very hesitant to do, but we will. What does the Gypsy have to say about this? What are we talking about here? Journey. And wife. Do I want any other cards here? No, that's it. So to finish off the reading, we have Journey. I'm laughing because it's the tale old as time. With the Journey, I feel like you are on one, and they probably are on one too. We're all on one, but do you want to take? I think this is like a big question mark thing. Do you really want to go down this journey, down this roller coaster, down this adventure? Yes, it can have crazy ass highs. Man, but when those lows come, those are hard. Those are hard. And when you get off a roller coaster, you go off and you move on to another one in real life. When you get off an emotional roller coaster, that's a different deal, man. You come out of it with karma, you come out of it with trauma, you come out of it with a lot of baggage. It's not the same thing as the real life roller coaster. So do I think you should go on this? Probably not. The Judgment here is upright, so I do think that you are seeing things clearly and that this is why you're so hesitant. I think I'm surprised that the High Priestess isn't here, but I think she's in spirit. I think you're letting go of the like this possibility. Now, under the Knight of Cups and the Star reversed, we have wife to finish it. So this person is probably engaged somewhere else. Yeah, and that is probably why they're coming in with like a Knight of Cups energy reversed. They can't be very clear with you because they've got something else going on. And with it being wife, like if it were, I don't know, waiting or melancholy, or just if it were some kind of other imagery, if it were, this wife doesn't necessarily mean that they're married, even though it can be, they can be married or in a serious relationship. It can indicate that they are engaged somewhere else. It doesn't have to be a person. They're strongly engaged elsewhere. It could be a very demanding job. It can be a health situation that is very strong. Anything that's going to keep them from coming into this 100% with 2 feet in, that's what they're going through. And you deserve better than that, right? If it's not coming in 100, it's because it's not the right time or it's not the right person. It's just not right, right? So I think you're doing, I think magic is here because it's like knowing and acknowledging and taking action or non-action on something that is not good for you, realizing it and letting it go does create space and magic for other good things to happen. It's like, okay, this person clearly knows that this is not right for them. Now let's bring in what is. and they can either choose to grab it or not. But very interesting reading for a Tuesday. It is a romantic reading. There is nothing here that indicates otherwise. Trust your intuition. That's the big message here. Trust your intuition and know that what is right for you will not pass you by. It will not leave you waiting. It'll be there. So much love. Bye.